So this is just a recap for live stream 185, I believe. And today, 185? I believe it is 185. And today we had a positive day. It was a little bit difficult, but I wouldn't say it was extraordinarily difficult. And let's talk about it. So I came into the market. The market was trending quite a bit pre-market. Before we actually got here. So electronic trading hours, not regular trading hours. We saw the market, measured it out. We got 240 points from this high to this low. I think when I looked at the daily range, it was about 314 points, .50 on NQ, which is the instrument I use. Over on the NQ daily chart, we can see we had the sell-off acceleration down, had a bullish day. Today, we've had a move down to the 50 period, as we can see, bottom right-hand side of the screen, which is this red line, seeing the buy up on the market. So saw a bit of a V-shaped reversal. Thought we could see a V-shaped reversal today. Now, the problem is the strategy I'm using is a trend continuation strategy. So the past data is going to bias the market. So it's going to take some time before it's going to give long signals. Most of the signals it's going to provide are going to be short signals, especially so early on. So came into the market and pretty much what could have been the worst case scenario happened. So we had the trend, the market came in and was struggling for direction. So went into this consolidation. Through here, I suffered a series of losses because, like I said, the strategy is going to tend to focus on the previous longer term data in a sense. And so went short here and was a bit concerned about the wicks, but decided to just take the short to see if we can have that move down. Didn't happen. Came up. I think we closed a bit early. Would have hit stop loss anyway. Lost 18,250 there. Then went long. Again, this is against the system, this long here. I just thought, well, if it's going to clearly V-shape reverse, then I'll just take a long for it to break the 200. Probably not the best idea. Break the 200 and continue towards these highs at least up at around the 613s. Price, of course, reversed, and I didn't wait for it to hit stop. Soon as it started to reject this 200 period, which is a black line, got out of it pretty quickly, but still lost 8,250 there. I had to wait quite a while before I got the next NQ trade. On the next NQ trade, again, because of how the system takes quite a while to give signals, went long through here, looking for the continuation. Went long, and what I was going to do is first adjust my stop to break even and allow the trade to go to the upside, because ES was at a level, I believe ES was at a level that I could have pulled back from. So what I did was I didn't want it to pull back from ES and come and stop me out. But then as I saw prices seeming like it wanted to go lower, I decided to, I believe it was probably through here. I decided that I would just take the trade off. So picked up 10 there. Price eventually went on to hit what would have been a target. If I'd have left it alone, would have been positive on the day, but I was still in a bit of a drawdown. I was down about 27, 28 here off these two losses. Picked up 10, so it's down about 17. And more recently, let's have a look. Did I take a trade more recently? Yes, so just through here, I was a bit concerned about taking this trade. And the reason I was concerned about taking this trade was, if we look to the left-hand side of the charts here, we've got these highs, which were the most recent highs before we saw large selling, brief pullback, and then large selling again. So I was a bit concerned about these highs holding significant sellers. So I was a bit concerned, but I decided to take the trade. I liked the price action out of when we came in and we rejected, saw prices come straight back, and that made me think, well, there can't be a lot of sellers in this area because prices were able to come straight back and they weren't able to just drive the market down aggressively. So I decided to take long trade. Eventually prices hit target. Took a little while, but there were times when it pulled back only a couple of ticks away. That caused a bit of frustration, but I held a position. Eventually picked up 17.5, which brought me down to only being down on NQ minus 581, which is pretty acceptable from my point of view. Over on ES, where are my ES executions? Let's see, put the executions on. Oh, it seems like we only took the one trade on ES. Interesting. So over on ES, we took the trade here, took it long, had a target, did all the risk management that the system is designed for. Picked up 11,250 there. After commissions, it's 10,966. So only the one trade on ES, I believe. Yeah, there's only one trade on ES. I think it's the only trade that's set up. Gold was difficult again. Didn't have it all my own way on gold, but eventually got the rewards I was looking for. So gold was a very interesting instrument. So we had the move up during the European session, came in towards the US session. We started selling, giving back some of the losses there, giving back some of the gains there on gold. As we can see on gold on the daily charts, we had a big move up yesterday that I kept on trying to buy. That caused me a lot of problems today, having a move up. So we're seeing the moves happen before the US session and the counter moves happening during the US session. So let's just have a look at the trade. So I took a short here, held a position, target was hit, pretty good exit, 24.8. As we can see, price all went down to 24.5 before reversing. Pretty much couldn't ask for a better exit really. Then went short here. There was a risk, of course, if we look to the immediate left. So we did have these lows that we had a rally from, had a rally even a bit lower, but thought there was enough room to get in and take profit before in and around the lows. Went short, price came back, stopped me out, so lost 8 there. So we picked up 9, lost 8. Theorized about taking a long here, and the reason I was theorizing about taking a long was we had lows pulled back, lows pulled back, lows pulled back. Then we had a higher low, what I thought was a higher low, pulled back, what I thought was another higher low here. So I was looking at like being 3 higher lows. So I thought, take the long up towards this blue line, which would be VWAP. Decided against it. It would have worked out because that's what this green line was. This green line was a take profit. The red line was the stop loss. But I didn't take it because it would have gone against the overall system. Eventually, patiently waited. The system provided me a setup here to go short, and went short. Target was hit. Picked up 8.5 there, and that's why I'm up 7,252 there on gold. So that's where we are on gold. I'll have a look at the trade performance. This video is going a bit longer than I'd like. My word, it is. So let's get the trade performance up. I'm going to move it off screen because there's another account I want to take off. There we are. So this is the trade performance. As we can see, we went into the hole quite a bit. We drew down as low as 27,518, and that was off the NQ trades that we did take. Eventually built ourselves back up, drew down a little bit, down 18, so it was up 9 at one point. Yeah, was only down 9, had another loser, took us down 18. From there, built the account back with a series of winners, eventually ending the day around 17,637. As you can see, there's the times, there's the executions, there's the trades overall. That's where we're going to end up, down up 17,637. If we have a look at the summary page, total gains 53, total losses 36, 2 in commissions. That's not too bad. 1.49 profit factor, closest to that 1.5. Definitely where we want to be. Ideally, probably above 2, but I'm not going to complain about being 1.49. There's a max drawdown. Those were off the NQ trades. Accuracy is pretty high, probably likely because of how the contracts are executed. We can see the average winner significantly smaller than the average loser. I believe that's because of, like I was saying over here, with the how the contracts are executed, hence the reason why the percentage profitable is that high. Executed contracts, not all together, but probably in groups. More groups on profitable trades, less groups on losing trades. We can see largest win, largest loss. Now, we do know we have a 17 in terms of win on NQ. So again, this is a product of how the contracts are executed in terms of groups and numbers and so on. So average win, so largest win, largest loss. So that's not a great ratio. This is not great, of course, but I believe it's a product of how the contracts are executed. And that covers everything. So with that said, thanks for watching. Good luck trading. Have a great day.